With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Blue 58.
Hey, check.
Watch 26.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. 73 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Tucson.
Let's go.
Yes. Deep rip.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Okay, ready?
52, right 52.
Go.
Bring it. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Now.
Alert 3. Alert
Now.
Warner from the gun. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
To throw on 3rd down, Warner. And an alley to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Go. Shoot.
A play fake. Now Warner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Tighten up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Rock it. Hit it.
They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
No. 319.
57's the mic. Push him back. Check.
Cat 300. Kill. Okay, over here.
Hey, turn it out.
Switch. Zoom. 399.
On 1st down, Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Echo.
57's Mike.
Jump out.
Pick up the ball.
399. Check 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, Warner gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Check. 59. Hey, tighten down.
Yo, go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Head up.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Found his target, it's Anderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Get this ball back for the offense.
Buzz.
$21-0 our score after one.
Raiders 21, Packers 0.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
I'm coming after you.
Big dribble.
From the shotgun to give to Jones.
Go.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. You got three.
On second down, it's Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Given 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Play action. It's Warner. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Third and long.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Warner. He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 30.